Alright, Fergo Rounders, we're back with another review, and this time around we have Goldust. No, Goldar from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was thinking about another universe, W Universe, but nonetheless, we are here with Goldar, a beautiful figure. When Hasbro announced they were gonna take over the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers line, everybody got super excited because we know the quality that Hasbro puts out and has been putting out with the Marvel Legends. Now, when this figure first got announced, it was a different tone of gold. It was more of a shinier goldish gold, but I could imagine because of budgeting, they had to switch it. But regardless, it is the best Goldar that has ever been done in this articulation and in scale. Amazing figure that comes with wings. The wings are very plastic, come separated, so you could have added them just like that. It's very rubbery, so it's very like flimsy, very loose. Great articulation. I don't know if it's just on my figure, but my figure is very loose, like super loosey-goosey. But the joints, the flexibility is amazing on this figure, as with all the Hasbro figures so far. Just they're so loose. Got plastic everywhere going along. So this figure, the legs can't stand out too much. Has a 360 articulation there, super flimsy, super loose. So I don't like to move it around too much. The articulation on the head. The piece of the neck, well, the hair is attached in the bottom, but it moves along with it. Hair piece right there. Brings a tail attached to the plastic, not to the actual figure. So this figure is full of plastic. Kind of reminds me of the Storm Collectibles figures that are full of plastic. The head scan is a very nice head scan. Looks just like the cartoon. The attention to detail on the armor is very nice. Got the articulation on the arms. Triple. Articulation up here. This figure looks amazing in my shelf next to all the rest of my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I just hate touching this figure because it's so flimsy and so loose. But it is great for a display. It brings the sword with an energy effect piece, which is what Hasbro is so famous for doing now. It brings that and then 2 extra hands. If you want to use that. And my shelf is very simple. The details on the legs. Everything just seems super plastic, but it's such a nice figure that I can't even hate on it. And it just feels like we've been waiting for this figure since forever. We kind of knew Bandai was gonna give us any villains on their line. I don't know why, because people were freaking begging pretty much for villains, and it never happened. More or less a reason why I never collected the Legacy Bandai Power Rangers figures. So this line is just fine on my shelf. So you have it, guys. Just be careful with the figure because it is very loose, very flimsy, but very cool. And I'll be reviewing the rest of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures. So stay tuned, Fergo Rounders, for another ride on the Fergo Rounds.